Rar. It means I love you in dinosaur. And who doesn't love a big King Sue by toppling Goliath? It's a pretty big name out there. So why don't we find out what the king or queen of all dinosaurs is like right after the theme song. All hail King Sue. Welcome back into the Midland Studio as per usual with your host Nutmeg 2 Palmetto. And this, from Toppling Goliath, it's a pretty big name in the craft beer game, and of course one of their flagship IPAs, King Sue, with that big iconic orange dinosaur on the front. King Sue is a double India Pale Ale. If double IPAs are your thing, work your way down to the comments. You know the drill by now. The first one pinned has a link to a playlist of the other double IPAs. Dabble? Well, I dabble in them. The other double IPAs I reviewed in the past, you'll see how much I've dabbled with them. Work through that at your leisure and test your imagination with some other ones that are out there in the market. Now this one, there is actually a lot of information on the can. King Sue Double India Pale Ale, Toppling Goliath Brewing Company, up around the top. You'll see the name of the brewery. They list it right up at the top. And I'm sure Josh Ellis, aka the Malted Gentleman, has probably reviewed in the past, as he's from Iowa. So if he has, I'll go find a review if he has one, and I'll throw it up in a card. King Sue, Toppling Goliath Brewing Company, brewing up history with Field Museum. Now I know that the Field Museum is a big thing in Chicago. I've actually been there. I did not know there was one in Iowa. I mean, maybe there's not. Maybe they did it with Chicago. Maybe they did that in partnership with the one in Chicago. But this is a fairly common beer, so I would think it would be something more local, right? This lusciously hazy double IPA gains its bold flavors of mango, orange, and pineapple. Ooh. From the use of delicious Citra hop. All hail the king. Live beer. Please refrigerate. It has been very, very cold since I've had it. Viewed in beautiful Decorah, Iowa. Now, I got this from Branden, the owner and proprietor of homebrew outfit Runic Aleworks. So, of course, I'm going to use his Runic Aleworks glass. Boom, to drink this out of. I'll throw his card up there, or his information from his Instagram, so go check out Runic Aleworks at your convenience and see what kind of fun homebrew stuff he's doing. This one is categorized as an Imperial New England IPA and Untapped. Actually, it's a good thing I have Untapped open, because I don't recall seeing an ABV on here. That's very... Oh, wait, unless it's right there. Brewed by... No? That just has their address and their website. Huh. Imagine that. Such a big beer like... a well-known beer like this, there's no ABV on the can. Wild. 7.8 alcohol by volume. And I wonder if this is a typo, because it says 100 IPU. And this is selling itself as a very tropical, juicy double IPA, and for the IBU to be that high, I'm like, I mean, hey, I'll wait. I'll wait to try it and see if I believe it, but that seems a little bit of a head scratcher. You normally don't see an IBU that high for something described as so juicy. Anyway, this has a ridiculous amount of check-ins. 284,534. 161,770 unique. Of that total, 151,138 have been ranked. And get this, for something that high, 150,000 ratings, it checks in at 4.32. That is ridiculous. Full-bodied, hazy double IPA, Citra-hopped, 4 juicy combination of mango, orange, and pineapple flavors. Finishes with a grapefruit aroma and ferocious bite. Well, 100 IPU, I would expect that to be pretty ferocious. Let's not waste any more time and crack this open. Crisp shklk. Oh, look at that. Upside down snowfall, upside down blizzard. To cite the hard pour, I think Drew would very much approve of that. That is a big, rich, deep orange color. It's got a little bit of translucency around the edges, so it's not completely opaque. Hard pour definitely hung around. Dang! That's... Can I fit my thumb on there? That's a whole hand! That's 4 fingers plus a thumb, and I'm not exactly holding that thumb very close, so it's even a little bit more than that. Oh yeah, that's a big old creamy, frothy, bubbly head. And I could smell this already. It's got this big, bright, kind of that mango-pineapple combination aroma. Yeah, it's definitely got... The orange is coming through a bit more, going full in, but... There's definitely the sweetness. So I guess that's probably more so the mango. Well, not necessarily. I think my brain and my tongue don't always agree with what mango smells like. It's definitely got sweet pineapple. The orange is very sweet. That's incredible. That smells absolutely divine. I'm excited. I've actually had something of the King Su line before. I think it was Pseudo Su. But I never had the OG King Su before. So I'm excited to try it right now with you folks. Let's take a sip. Oh yeah, it's got that bite. Talk about it. So full disclosure, this was canned in August, and it's just after Easter when I'm shooting this. So it's got a little bit of age to it, but you can't tell. Oh, you cannot tell. This has, it's still got that like fresh hop barley note up front. There's kind of like that bright citrusy crispness, and then it starts to like go bitter about mid palate all the way through the finish. Ferocious bite, ferocious indeed. It definitely has that high IBU bite on the back end, but you're set up more like a traditional single IPA, and this is not quite it's approaching ABV, but it's not quite there yet. But it sets you up more like a traditional single IPA. So I think that kind of tempers your palate a little bit, so that by the time, oh man, that's carbonated. By the time you get back to that finish, you're not wrecked. Your palate's not wrecked by any kind of bitterness before you get to it. So it's kind of more of a welcoming bitterness, despite how strong it is. It is very, very strong back there, but you're not. Your taste buds aren't like dragged through the ringer by the time you get to that point. Very, very easy to crush for something that's almost 8%. That is quite good. That's quite tasty. Thank you, Branden from Runic Aleworks for that one. And for the rest of you, like what you saw from me, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell for exactly when my reviews drop. If you want to recommend a beer to me, send me a beer, or just chit-chat me up and make a new friend, email me, nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And if you want the rest of my day-to-day nonsense, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram @nutmeg2palmetto. Whew. Yeah. Cheers, folks. I'll see you next time.